Hello, everyone. My name is Lovely Alston here.
And I'm Chauncey Morris Jr., and welcome to the Journey to Becoming Whole podcast.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much again for tuning in to another episode of the podcast. We are super excited that you're here, and we thank you so much for tuning in, for participating, liking, subscribing. If you haven't done it, please do. Again, we are on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and we are on Facebook, but the full episodes are only on YouTube, okay? So go ahead and hit that notification button, okay? All right, listen. We got another one here for you. This is the 9th episode. I'm super excited to even say that. All right. The subject today is actually heart management. You know that there's a scripture that says, guard your heart with all diligence. I want to start with that, if you don't mind. I do know that you are, a pastor that's in a very big transformation stage. But I wanted to ask you, what does that scripture actually mean to you?
There's a lot of interpretations about it, but I'm just going to give my interpretation of it. I do believe in the literal sense it's telling you to guard your heart, protect your heart from outside things that's going to keep you from being holy and righteous, doing the right things, especially not putting God first. It's not a given. According to that passage, it's something that we have to work actively. We have to participate in prayer and supplication and choosing wisely to make sure that the heart that He has given us is intact. Yeah, that's from a spiritual point of view.
Okay. There's a couple things that I wrote down, and a couple of them I just want to read and see your thoughts on it. Obviously, not everyone deserves access to your heart. We actually talked about that in previous podcasts. So that's definitely one of them. Managing, basically awareness plus intentional openness. And then being mindful of who you allow to influence your emotions. There's a tie-in between your heart and emotions. All of that is kind of right there together. Keeping your identity, peace, and standards intact as well. Love flows. It doesn't drain. So our emotions. Woo boy. Emotions, okay, so there's a connection here. Your emotions can affect your thoughts. Your thoughts can manifest into reality. That's what I've learned, and that's what I have experienced. We have to be mindful. Our emotions are very valid, but once your emotions turn into something more than just that moment, we have to kind of consider and think about why you feel the way you feel. And I think that all ties into, to me and my understanding of heart management, it all ties in. Guarding your heart, being mindful of what you take in, whether it's music, whether it's people's thoughts and opinions, whether it's like social media, what's things that's going on in the world, as well is a big thing that people are dealing with. And then managing all the emotions around what we take in. So I think a part of guarding your heart or heart management is being mindful of what you consume. into yourself, into your heart, into your spirit. And I have definitely been on a very big mission of doing that intentionally lately. I want to be very aware of what's happening in the world, but I do not want it to consume me to the point of now I'm in total fear, and feeling helpless. And that's where I think that, again, I'm tying, honestly, and tell me if you think that it's along the same lines of your heart and emotions. We can monitor and our thoughts. We do have control. I feel like an initial thought, and again, all of it is tied together to me. That's why I keep going to emotions, thoughts, and literally manifesting, because I know it's all tied in together. Whatever you think about the most, you manifest, because we are creators. We were made to be creators, and we don't realize that whatever we put our most time and attention to, we create. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So it all ties in. I have been very, very focused lately on that, because it's very easy to be afraid right now about what's going on in the world. It's very easy to feel helpless as well. And so I have been watching how much news I consume. I am very watchful as far as heart management when it comes to people. That's a whole other thing. I'm very kind of closed off anyway. I'm very specific about who I allow into my space, into my energy, all of that. Like I'm very, like, I don't talk to just anybody. I barely go anywhere, and I don't know if, I don't feel led to do that. I don't feel like I'm doing it because I'm scared. I don't feel like I don't have the desire to be out there like that, just going to different things, just being out there. All I want right now in my life personally is to learn as much as I can learn, to prepare as much as I can prepare, not be afraid of what is happening and what is to come, and just be as prepared as possible. But the worst thing that I feel like we can do is to allow fear to creep into our hearts, and then that is going to change a lot of the trajectory of what we actually honestly see. It's just like algorithm when it comes to social media. Whatever you put the most likes on, it's gonna keep feeding that to you, because it's saying, hey, this is what you like. Yeah. Because you keep liking it, you keep putting hearts on it, you keep watching it. You it's like you set off some kind of trigger every time even whether you like it or not, the video or not. If you are on that video. It's a couple that I watch on social media that I had no idea I wasn't following, but they kept coming up on my algorithm. Why? Because I kept their video would come across my feed, and I would sit and watch it. Mm-hmm. So it knows. You know what I'm saying? That is the same. It's like if you keep consuming all of that into you, whether it's music, it's so much. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Whatever you put in, it comes into it. It literally affects a lot of areas in your own life, in your own thoughts, and even can manifest into things in your own body. Your body literally can react to those things, and I have a lot of examples, and a big one about how important it is for you to manage and your thoughts in and of itself. And again, there's a tie-in between the heart, the thought, mind, manifestation, all of it. Boom, boom, boom. It's just a whole tie-in. So I've been talking for a while. I want to get your thoughts on this, on heart management.
Well, I'm going to address it from what you just shared.
Absolutely.
I think we're on along the lines of the same journey, the same perception, but I say it a little different. It was one of our early episodes that we had a popular clip where I said that our heart, our emotions only responded to what we think.
That's right. That's right.
So, the depths of our life, the core of who we are and what we are and what we do, is based upon how we perceive things, and we don't perceive with our heart. Our heart reacts. So the reaction comes from what we think about a thing. That's what I've learned to be true. So my first point to everything that you just said is we have to be the gatekeepers to our mind and our heart.
Yeah.
We are responsible with what we consume, as you were saying.
Yeah.
We help AI.
Yeah.
AI can't do nothing to us.
Right.
We show them who we are by giving it our interest.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I think the devil is the same way. I think the devil, for whatever we've been taught, which is to me just evilness, it only can attack the areas where we're vulnerable. You're not being attacked by something that you've already been fortified and strong.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we are the gatekeepers of our heart.
Yeah.
Without us being gatekeepers, trauma, again, I'm saying that word a lot, trauma and bad experiences and our feelings about people wind up dominating how we feel. And we're feeling that way because of the thought we capture. And the problem is, and someone needs to say it, we make idols of our pain.
Oh my God, yes. Wow.
That's why it stays.
Yeah, we keep reliving it in our minds.
We relive it because we're telling our brains to don't forget.
Because we feel like if we forget, we would allow it to happen again.
So again, your heart is trying to protect you from it happening again.
Yeah.
But protecting it from not happening again is not solving the problem. You're just trying to stop from reliving that experience, when we need to get to the root is, how do I improve the way I think about the situation? Then that would change the way that I feel. So there's a management responsibility for us. For instance, when we go through a heartbreak, some of us listen to music. We listen to the saddest music in the world.
Yeah.
We go watch movies and watch breakups, and we crying.
Yeah.
Like we feed the pain.
Wow.
We feed it. We're not fixing anything. We're just absorbing the reaction to what we thought about a thing. Because the heartbreak, we're focused on the heartbreak and the pain of it. What happens is, if we don't manage our heart well, and here is an example. This is very important to me because I've been advising a lot of people close to me about relationship at this point. If we don't manage it well, then the problem, the trauma, will dictate what our future steps will be.
Right.
So, here's an example. If you've been through a bad relationship, if you don't manage the information and how it came, it's already going to restrict you from going into another before you fix what's wrong.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, I'm never going to let nobody do this to me again.
Yeah.
Okay, which can be a true statement, but we'll put up a wall.
Yeah.
And then nobody can get in. So the people that don't have intentions on doing that thing again don't get to get in either.
Right.
So we get entrapped in the thoughts.
Yeah.
So our emotions will agree with the thought. So we have to break up the agreement if it's not healthy for us. If it's not helping us to live through it and live better than what we previously experienced, then we're actually gatekeeping ourselves from healing. It's not that right isn't coming, we won't let right in. Wow. Because one way to get through a thing is like, I'm saying, if we quit crack, going back to crack doesn't heal you from crack, doing crack. Yeah. But dating helps you heal from bad relationships. Yeah. But most people, because of their thought process, they are afraid to date. Yeah. Because the relationship, my previous relationships were bad, my previous marriages are bad, now I've had this extra added fear. And that's an emotion and it wasn't there. I used to be free, I used to have fun dating. Yeah. Now it's, I don't want to make a mistake in choosing. That comes when dating wasn't supposed to come with obligation. The whole point is getting to know people and have fun doing it. Yeah. Most people don't have fun no more after their heart's been broken. Yeah. So now, a potential partner that shows up, you won't see it as a opportunity. You'll see it as, hey, what you up to? What you trying to come do to me? And it's like, I'm looking for love, and you look like you need to be loved, but you're blocked them. Yeah. Because you can't recognize healed love because you still hurt. So yeah. Another thing I'm just passionate about, because I'm naturally a big-hearted person, and my heart is involved in everything I care about. Yeah. But I can't wait to say, and I say this with no regrets, I was a love whore for so long. I was a love whore for so long that I didn't know how to manage my heart the right way. I was out there so long being that way while being saved or going to church and trying to live for God. I didn't know no other way. It was all tied up in there. But when we pulled the layers out, it was like, well, you hurt. You out here loving people with your hurt love. Where'd that come from? And I had to go back. And I'm gonna go back for a second. I'm gonna go back for me. I'm gonna go back for me, because when I tell you I dig, I have to dig like no other. Yeah. I'm like, I always want to be in a relationship with people. I always wanted a girlfriend. I couldn't keep girlfriends, especially when I started actually dating girls, which was middle school. They kept dumping me, telling me I was too nice, it's too much. You're too much. And I look at it, I grew up thinking like, these girls are so horrible. Like, I'm really a nice guy. I want to do so much for them. I just want to show them that I love them and all that. Yeah. And I had to go back to my roots. Why was I trying to be in love as a kid? That's the first question. Because why was I a serial monogamous guy in middle school? Why was I so obsessed about being romantically involved in middle school? It sounds innocent, but no, there's roots to it. Because I was actually, and this is the truth, I was running those girls away. It wasn't just that there was something physically or visibly wrong. It was, why was I trying to literally have these girls a committed relationship and we are in middle school? You understand?
Yeah.
So I had to keep going. I'm like, cause
Amen.
Chauncey, you were overwhelmed. It's like you want to walk them to the bathroom. You want to hold their books. You want to walk them to the locker. You know, you walking them to the bus and you holding the door open and you saying nice things and you giving them love letters and all that. And them girls don't even know who they are, right?
Wow.
So I went back further. I was like, so I was a serial monogamous in middle school. Why? I discovered why. Because I didn't like my parents' relationship. So I tried to fix what I was getting around them by trying to start my own relationship for myself.
Oh.
Because all the relationships that I saw was so unfavorable, I was trying to love someone else for what I didn't see at home. So instead of it being a innocent crush,
wow,
I was looking for a wife while I was in middle school. I was looking for a wife while I was in high school. And thank God, even though I went through all of my relationships ended bad, all of those bad relationships led me to the right one. At the time, the right one could see what I was trying to be all along. Yeah. But my heart was too strong. I was trying to obligate them. How are you faithful when you're 14 and 13 and 12? You're a monogamous. You're cheating, not cheating. We ain't even having sex. You know, we rubbing but that intensity was there. So even though initially it was at a good place, because God knew I would meet the one and be married and all of that, prior to it, there was something wrong with me. I can say that now. That the roots of it was something, I was trying to fix something that was wrong. See, I wasn't taught how to manage what I was seeing as a child. So you left to figure it out on your own, whether it's good or bad. It's survival. So if you were born within a bad relationship, that's what you know. If your parents fighting and your parents don't get along and you hear them say the worst things, they do the worst thing to each other, everybody talk about it, your aunts and uncles talk about it, your grandparents, they don't like your mama, your grandparents don't like your daddy, you either going to conform to what they are or you're going to try to discover something different. So you follow something different, but it's unhealed and not taught. Wow. So half my life, a lot of the situations that I've experienced came from the mismanagement of my heart. I mean well with good. Sometimes we can mean well with good intentions and be messing stuff up. But it's for us to discover about ourselves. Yeah. So unfortunately, my mismanagement of my heart destroyed our first marriage. That part is not my wife's fault. We had marital problems. All marital couples do. But mine came from extreme things that weren't addressed. It was me surviving and formulating my own plan and getting a perception on how I was going to do it and tried it. And it didn't work. And it was failing my marriage. So, when I look at mismanagement, I was like, no, it wasn't just the girls were bad. And some of my girlfriends were terrible. They were terrible. They weren't terrible people because we hadn't even gotten to become adults. They're not even who they are going to forever be. But the intensity that I was putting on them girls, I was running them away because I'm like, I like you. I want you to be my boyfriend. But we on the check the box yes or no phase. I'm treating you like you my wife. I was trying to be faithful as a middle school. It's a lot of things.
Wow.
There's a lot of things in there that I see where my heart was mismanagement. It was mismanaged. A lot of things my mother told me. And I learned this, and it made me cry. In my early 40s, I was going back to all those moments, those quiet moments when my mom was talking to me and Chauncey. She said things like, Chauncey, when you get your wife, you need to do this and you need to do that. And Chauncey, make sure you rub her feet and listen to her. Let her talk. Don't overtalk her. And all of that. And she was feeding. It became the norm with the conversation between me and her. And then I said this on one of my podcasts, the first time we was doing podcast. I woke up one day and getting to try to be healed, I saw it. Didn't nobody tell me this. I heard it. It was like, but everything my mother was telling me, it was coming from her broken heart.
Yeah.
So even though she loved me, she was giving me hurt information. And I translated that hurt information and I became that guy.
Wow.
So that's a way for a man to develop a hero complex to try to save every woman.
Wow.
But when you married, you can't be out here trying to save every woman. But I tried.
No. Wow.
And then become a pastor trying to be with a hero complex and loving everybody. That's how you become a love whore. The mismanagement of a heart. So that's why I can talk about this. And I'll talk about it comfortably because like I said, you sick and don't even know it. You think you're doing right and you're sick. There's something wrong, but you so accustomed to a thing because you weren't taught to manage it right. The balance that I needed as a man should have came from my daddy. I love my son. Most people that know him say he's one of the most well-balanced young men out here because he has both me and his mother in him. And he has a balance of his feelings and emotions. He's not all over the place. When he's mad, he's mad. When he's happy, he's happy. There's no in between because he manages himself well. And then he does what we should all do sometimes. He fact checks. That's when I know he's calling and he's talking to his mom. She'll tell you, I won't intervene. I'll let them talk. If he needs to talk to his mom, I let him. I don't. You need to talk to him. No. But when he needs to talk to me, she doesn't get involved. She wants to because she micromanages the house. But we have our talks.
Yeah.
He has a balance. I'm very proud. I will say, I've said this many times, I mean it. My children are my best work. And the world's going to see it. Wow. The world's going to see that at the end of the day, if I die, nobody sees what I've accomplished for myself. My children and grandchildren is going to showcase what really was working in our life. So.
Yeah. From the example that you gave me, your heart was mismanaged by your mom? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying that because of the information that your mom gave you from a hurt perspective, your heart was mismanaged because you didn't mismanage it, right?
At the time, being an adolescent, being a child, excuse me, I wasn't mature enough to handle the information that she was giving me. She meant well.
Right.
She wasn't trying to hurt me. She was teaching me out of her pain.
Okay.
It's the same thing mothers did to allow slavery to happen for 400 years. If I pull the strongest man out of the group, beat him to death, and rape him in front of y'all, so I'm not only demasculating him and taking his power away, but the intention is because we know we're going to have to kill him because he's not going to submit to what we're trying to do. Yeah. It's to influence the mind of the women. And that is when the women have our free stock, which is the babies, is what those plantations were set up for. The value was the buck and the female make the baby that they don't have to pay for. the baby that gets born on the plantation, the mother is going to teach the baby how to fear master from his birth, so to protect him so that master don't kill him. So you're born into submission without, because your mother teaches you to respect that man.
Yeah.
We can pass information out of our fear and trauma that we don't know, that if it's not corrected, people will be in bondage of that information. And you like, but there's something inside of me say that I'm not. This is not right. Why does that man, that white man, get to beat me? And why does he own me? And why can't we own them? You're taught it, but you're warring inside because something else is saying this isn't right. Well, I was living her information, but what my wife said in the previous conversation is, but there was information missing. Yeah. So you made me to be a man that listens to women, and you trained me because I started off in the world listening to you. I was being trained to listen to women by my own mother.
Yeah.
So I knew how to submit to a woman before I knew what it was for a woman to be submitted to me.
Okay.
So when I went out into the world, and God blessed me with a wife, but I have an ear for her, which I'm supposed to. It's her right to have all of me, but I have an ear for everybody. So when we at home, I'm talking to her and I hear her, but I'm also contending with all the other hers I heard that day.
No.
Heart all over the place. So she talking to me about her problem, and I'm talking to her about the problems of the other women that I heard that poured into me or took from me. It kept me out of balance. Because my mom didn't tell me that there would be other women that I was listening to that would take advantage of the things you was telling me and preparing me for my wife. But again, my daddy was supposed to balance that in me. That's why half of us out here is thrown off when it comes to relationship, respect, honor, support, and having an ear. It's because we don't have the balance. So what most people do is find their own way. And that's survival.
So how could a person, I guess this final question, how could a person start to kind of turn that around, or if they realize that their heart has been mismanaged, or if they had a hand in mismanaging it, how can they now turn that around?
I wish it's not a simple answer.
Yeah.
The reason why is if you have already been living a life where you're mismanaging your heart, you already suffering.
Yeah.
You already doing things that's not fruitful for your heart. You already having semi-relationships with people. You already making those decisions according to that heart, and you may be suffering from it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but usually something drastic has to happen before we wake up. Because all of us don't just take, and I wish, this is me, this is the depth of my heart saying how much I care about people and how much I just want everybody to win. Our life would be so much easier if when new information comes that will make us better, that we would just take it and apply it. Most of the time, we're so comfortable with what we've known, something bad has to happen to us before we're willing to change. And then we'll get an epiphany, or it's so bad that we need help, and now I'm ready to listen. Some of us have to go through something tragic. I wish it wouldn't be so, but we're just comfortable in the trauma that our heart has produced. So my ultimate answer is, when you realize that something is showing you something about your heart that's very important, we all need to treat it like God is showing us. Because He showed me. One of the most amazing things that's happened to me in my life is when people, because some people will do this, and I think it's innocent most times, like, well, how do you know God is real? One of the ways that I know God is real because the God and my wife forgave me. And it resurrected, even though we killed the marriage, it resurrected and saved our relationship. I'm living that truth to this day. I mean, it's been many years past it, but it took her belief in God and my submission to the truth that was revealed to me that allow us to be able to have a new life and be happy in it. And it comes from both of us of managing our heart.
So it's basically an active thing. You kind of always have to, make do an assessment on your heart and making sure. Is that the management part of heart management?
I think we should always take inventory when it comes to us. It's the same thing as discernment. But it shouldn't be a harsh thing. It should be a comfortability thing. Like I should manage who I'm talking to, why. The same way we mismanage our time on them phones. Because all of us do it.
Yeah.
We say what we want. I love to see my friends and family members fast off their phone. Because I know you meditate, right? But can you imagine if you could not be connected to AI in the way that it's feeding you? You would have to literally detach yourself and just use the phone for the purposes that we're supposed to use it for. Everything on social media other than your business is leisure time.
Yeah.
So what do I do in my leisure time? I have to divert my heart because my wife will tell you my heart is so sensitive, so big. We have watched movies and I've lost my mind and she had to come back and get me. I've gotten so bad because I've gotten so engulfed in the horror of the movie and what people's doing. It's like in my head, I'm there, and she's had to like, hey, come in. That's not you. We didn't come back. I see you. Why are you gonna get weapons? Like, what are you doing? Why are you in that stance? Like, because my heart. So there's some movies I won't watch again because of what it did to my heart. It's the truth.
It's some movies I won't watch if I know it brings a certain emotion out of me that I don't want to feel. I literally won't watch it.
I've seen some movies that has thrown me, and it's my fault because a part of my house, my heart, I built. Yeah. Now, my love is intentional.
Yeah.
And it's heavy. And it will stalk you. It's the truth. It's layered. It's thick. It's thick like they say the spaghetti sauce, like ragu. It will come and get you.
Yeah.
It will rescue you. It will love on you. It will build you. It will edify you. I know. I built it. But this is the new heart. This ain't the old one. So the one thing you can't do is manipulate me with my heart.
Yeah. And
some people done found that out recently.
Yeah.
I won't mention any instances, but now I will cut. I will cut you. All it is a pause. I just stop. And that's it. So.
Okay. Sir. Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you always for sharing your wisdom, your vulnerability, and your heart with us. So I for one appreciate it, and I know all of you do too.
You're sitting right here with me. You're sharing, you're opening too.
Joint effort, yes. But I really appreciate it. I learned so much from you.
Likewise. We'll have a few friends left. We'll have some friends left. It's okay. After the storm, I got some real ones in my life now. Yeah. It's okay. Somebody will talk to me. It's good. I'm very comfortable.
Yeah.
Thank you for this opportunity, this platform.
Thank you.
Because this is my journey to becoming whole.
Wow.
It really is. So.
Thank you. Okay, y'all. We always go over our time. Sorry. We working on it. So, thank you guys again for tuning in. following us, liking, subscribing, all of the things, commenting. I definitely encourage you to, share your stories, what you've experienced, what you've learned. This is, not one-sided. Talk to us. Absolutely. Talk to us.
Yes, leave some messages about your thoughts about whatever was said. And believe it or not, those questions or those comments can help us grow and promote growth in our journey as well. Because we're asking y'all to actually join in our journey to becoming whole. So this is not a podcast to just put on people everything that they're doing wrong. We're just discovering truth for ourselves.
Exactly. Wow. Very good. Thank you. All right. Y'all, you are not behind.
You are not broken.
You are
becoming
whole. Till next time, guys. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Bye.
Bye.
This is an Onyx Urban Media Group production.